Everybody, welcome back. I'm Count Christo. Wondering if I've knocked my camera out of place. No, it looks alright. Thanks for joining me. We're playing Song of Six, which I keep wanting to say Sticks, but I will avoid it. Now, what I want to do at the beginning of this episode, first off, I'm going to flash the screen a whole bunch. Sorry about that. Close all these constructed rooms. Right-click to close all would be nice. We do have quite a few lunatics. We should probably set something up to deal with them. Let's integrate our prison and psychiatric help systems. What could go wrong, right? So build me a... But yeah, like I was saying, the main thing I want to do is just let the game run a lot. And just figure out if all our supply chains are kind of okay at the moment, if we're running short on anything. So I think we're going to run short on, well, clothes first off, for sure. If you have been upgraded, you're getting all this. Workload is super low. Why is your workload so low? How many can you handle? Should be able to handle 12. I guess we're not weaving enough? Interesting. Anyway, let's get this asylum built. Oh, what are these people dying from? Oh, there were some brawls. Where were these? That must have been the mauled. There was a brawl around here. A Dondorian? Did the Dondorian fight over here? Maybe some lizard people came in here to get access to the court or something. Got in a brawl on their way. How ironic. Anyway, yes, we need to build an asylum. So we can treat our insane. And get them better. Get them back to being productive members of society. That's what we want, after all. Maximal number of productive members of this here society of ours. Cool, we can fit quite a few in with this shape. I think I am... Can I do that? No. Let's make it a touch bigger then. And I can fit some along this wall. There we go. Good. Why is this a dirt road, by the way? This is a well-trafficked bit of land here. We need some proper roads. And these are pigs. They like nice roads. Or rather, they don't prefer not nice roads. There we go. Speaking of nice roads, let's invent fancy roads, which use cut stone. And also, while we're inventing, let's invent decorative plazas. That way we can build fancy roads, which give even more... They give more road access. 100% versus 80, which is one of the things that people like from happiness. Plus, they give a 5% speed boost. And then we'll make just like our big kind of... I mean, we'll probably, in the fullness of time, we'll make everything a fancy road. But for now, let's make our kind of huge inter-town roads. These fancy roads. There we go. Just so everyone is transporting stuff at the best pace they can. What are you eating? Hang on. Sorry about that. I thought my dog was eating plastic. He's not. Don't worry. Yeah, these big roads can become fancy. Get some nice speed going. Good. Now, where else is used a lot? Across here. Just going to cost a lot of fancy stone, this. I mean, a lot of cut stone, rather, but it doesn't take that much to upkeep roads. So it's kind of a one-off expense. And anything that's ever a one-off expense in this game, I'm just kind of fine with, basically. Lots of people walking across here, interestingly, but that's not a main thoroughfare, so... And actually, it's almost all going to be elves. So I'll give them a little dirt path. Okay, interesting. They're walking across here. Interesting. Give them some fancy road there, and then fancy road connecting at least down to the elven bit. Along here. This is a good task to do while we wait. There we are, we're out of cut stone. Good thing to do while we wait to see, just to let our supply chains kind of shake out, because it's going to take a while, but... Ah, okay. Asylums take rations. I didn't know that. Our ration makers are piggies. So let's invent ration making. We need to do this anyway. And let's get to that. Crafting ration makers. And this is one of our central food storages, so I guess I'll do it here. Doors on 3 sides. Good. Right, yes, I need to actually design it, of course. Storage down here. And a big workbench down the middle. Seems good. Hopefully we'll have enough space for a full boost auxiliary. Easily. Not there. Put it there. Good. I like my full-time military. It's cool. I don't know how... I'm sure there's a way to see how trained these guys are. Maybe if I go into battle. Between 57 and 61%, 62% melee training. Cool. Right, so there's the ration maker. And we will need to build another farm plot for them. Because ration makers need herbs. Herbs plus... What else goes into ration making again? Can't remember. You get choices, I think. Yeah, herbs, so we can do herbs plus meat, herbs plus bread, herbs plus fish. I think fish is probably the obvious one for us. It's one of the more productive types, and we have loads of excess fish, right? Oops, didn't mean to right click. So let's do another warehouse here, which is going to hold basically just fish. Well, no, just herbs and rations, basically. There we go. There should just be piggies working this. Yeah. You short on workers? No, don't auto-employ. Give me 12 employees, please. They are able to find that many. Good. Good, so that will produce that, and then this should be herbs. There they are. Herbs and rations. Okay. Don't need that many herbs stored. And then while we're doing this, we might as well put in a army supply depot next to it, which holds rations. Because in order to actually deploy your armies, which we'll want to do in the future, let's put an army on the world map so we can see how much this would cost in the future. So you do capital, and then what? Right click, left click, click one of these guys. How do I make an army? Here we go. Armies, recruit. Here. This is main force. Cool. So we can hire mercenaries to it if we want to. Upkeep is 7,400 on these guys. So we can hire mercenaries, or we can have city troops join the army. And you can see that to send these guys out, it will take 75 rations, 63 drink, and 101 clothes. And it's going to be the same for all of these. So this is the rations supply point, which will supply the army as and when that's needed. Good. Now, what was I thinking? Yes, who produces drink? Is that going to happen around here as well? Is that a piggy activity? I don't remember. They like ration making. Brewers. No. No, brewing is going to happen in the mountain home. Okay, fine. This is not going up because we haven't got any herbs. Any herbs on the map? Yes, just here. Good. Grab them. Throw them in. 25, so we have to wait a few years for those to come through. But that's okay, I'm not in a tearing hurry. I'm just looking around for any others. No, but no, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna. I could import them, but nah, don't need to. Don't need to. How are we doing housing-wise? Still good on housing? No, not enough housing. Right, that's why I dug out this whole thing, isn't it? I remember. So let's stick these new houses in. We could do with one more. A bit more digging here, so we can put some more in over here as well. There's going to be lots of new insects joining the glorious army that will need housing. And we still have no cutstone because I've just set so much of it towards upgrading all of this stuff. That's fine. The masons, they are working on it. And we can actually have a couple more masons, well, one more mason productively, so that's fine. Does cutstone, how fast does cutstone degrade versus normal stone? Faster. Okay, good. So we should store less cutstone and more uncut stone, just because it's more More efficient that way. Okay, and... Sorry, you should cut one more deep in here, please. So that when I do this, these houses are not cut off. There we go. Good, now though, how's that doing? Yeah, still some issues with housing here. But hopefully once all these are upgraded, which will take a while, that should be good. Now tools we're looking a little negative on, which is not good. We do have some spoilage, but iron we're solidly positive on. So we should be able to expand our tool production quite easily. 19's as many as you can handle right now, isn't it? Yeah. Let's renovate this. And I will simply make it taller to meet our new needs. Right, where's your storage? Oh, you already have some storage, right? Yeah. Sorry, should include this line. How much should we expand it by? This would be a kind of a 1/3 increase. That seems good. Can I fit just a tiny bit more in here at the top? And then a little auxiliary station here and maybe here? There we go. Up to 30 employees. Good. Slightly more than 50% increase. Should be good. Keep our tools nice and topped off. Because we've put tools in every industry now. Which if we wanted to do a bunch of maths, might be unproductive. Might be, you know, excessive, but I really don't understand why the workload here is so low. You have room to store clothes. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't put the recipe on cloth. It was trying to use freaking leather. That's why. Okay. So you're producing... How much are you guys producing? You're producing 4 of this right now, but you're not because... you aren't getting any cotton. We did make a cotton field, didn't I? Yeah, here it is. You're putting it in here, and you... I never told you to deliver it. That'll do it. That'll do it. Now, as soon as... Let's check. I think this should start working kind of immediately. You're the delivery man. Yeah, you're waiting for work, but... Oh, no, you're not. Top this thing up. Where's he gone? Did he go to sleep? Excuse me. This cotton needs delivering, buddy. Let's see, we are shooting up on clothes now. You guys, the insects, you've earned clothes. I've given you clothes, aren't I? Yeah, good. Why aren't you topping this thing up? Fetch? Oh, I'm an idiot. Gotta set what it is. Okay, here we go. Let's follow this guy. So you should fill it up. Oh, no, he's having a relax. We wish to be able to retire at an early age. Tough. That is one thing that I hope I will never have to bend on. There he goes, delivering all the cotton. Good. Now grab some more. Chip to the hearth. Yeah, fair play. Dude, there's cotton to be delivered. Okay, there we go. Good. Take it all over. Good. Now these guys should be able to start kicking into gear. There we go. Yeah, today, you can see in the tooltip, today workload 100%. So 100%, they're producing loads of freaking fabric. Our master builder has died. No, no, no. Congratulations. Good work on making that cloth. You're now our master builder. So this is using... Oh yeah, pretty nicely synced up actually. Still not up to a top workload, but I think those two, these two are going to produce about the same amount. So it's roughly a 1-to-1. Now elves are a little unhappy. What's wrong with you? You really don't like all the opposition going on with the religion, and no one's died lately. You're not happy about the fact you need a tiny bit more employment. Okay. I can make that happen. Just another 4% employment. That's just like... It's very few additional workers that they need. That's only 1. It's not really going to cut it, but... I'll add it for now. Insufficient workers. It's got 1 worker. What are you talking about? Insufficient workers. Either shape needs to be expanded, but you got a worker. One is enough. Tell me what, they wouldn't have enough company? Come on. No, it's still pretty round. There we go, okay. And then I guess I'll throw down another one over here. Oops. Wrong shape. Elves and their circles, man. There we go. Another 2 down here. See if that's enough to cheer him up. And of course, dirty little elf road running down here. Okay, 2 herders here. Make sure these are all auto-employing. Mmm. Delicious mulled wine. Alright, you employed now? Yes, there we go. 100% employment. Love to see it. Services. You could do with a barber. Okay, you know what, you elves? You're doing great work for the city. You deserve a barber. And it will be, you know, piggy run. So I will put it over here. But I will make it circular, just for you weirdo elves. If I can make that work. Which I don't think I can. Oh, maybe I can. I could only be able to fit 1 in it, though, if I did that. Maybe I can make it a bit bigger up to the north and change where this road goes. I don't know how many barber things you need per person. How many services you need. But I guess we will learn together. Doors at top and bottom. There we go. And dirt road connections. See how that does for our Elvish. And while we're building barbers, let's give the other species some barbers of their own. May as well, right? And theirs can be nice and normal and square because they're not weirdos like the elves. Protection. 200 soldiers. No. We decline. Again, I am going to quick save in case I mess it up, so I don't want to like end the game, but we decline. This is standard road affair. And then, so what we're going to do is each of the kind of social central areas get nice, fancy plazas, which are expensive in terms of cut stone, but they, you guys have a barber yet, do you? No. But they emit a lot of happiness. People really love using them. Put under siege, yeah. I'll deal with that in a moment. Let me just... There we go, max carpentry. Get that going. Okay. So world map. These guys. How do I attack them again? They're sieging us. We go like. Click on the capital. Click on these guys. No. Click on you. Left click on you. Right click on you. Control click on you. Armies. Main force. Have city troops join this army. I don't have the stuff to send them out. There was a way. I know. I did it just now. How do you attack them? Hang on. Let me look this up. There we go. You click on the capital, then you click on them. So in the auto resolve, you would lose 12. They would lose 260. I doubt it. I doubt it if we manually do it. I think we're going to lose none because our guys have so much more armor than these opponents. Fantastic. Does take a moment to load here, but that's fine. Same map. I guess this is always going to be the map when we get attacked. Actually, is this the same map? I'm not sure it is. Start. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to issue like attack orders straight away. And then tell everyone to run. They don't seem to have kind of eaten those orders. I guess you can't give orders right at the start. Okay. Charge! Reforming. Again, they're quite finicky, you guys. over here, you muppets. I guess you just don't use the attack order. You just manually tell them where to go. Boom, look at that. They're evaporating on contact with us. They've got 1 armor each where we have like 5 to 6. Yeah, it's not going to go your way, guys. It's really not. I'm glad the auto-resolve was better this time. I guess the auto-resolve was so bad last time because we had much less training. As we move towards 100% training, I think the auto-resolves are going to become much more favorable. But yeah, let's see whether we have 0 casualties. I suspect we will. No, we had 7 casualties. Okay. Less than they thought, but still some. So yeah, taking these guys as slaves. Do you take them as captives? Like as prisoners or as slaves? I don't know. We'll have to look into that in the future. One of the good things about sending them out is the guys don't actually even move on the on this, whereas when you send them out to an army, they actually leave the map and then they have to re-arrive and stuff. Okay. So now that the tons of this is being delivered, and we definitely don't need a worker working here. We have plenty of that. And we're getting some nice money from those gem exports. Look at this. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. 2,000 a month right now on gem exports. Sexy stuff. Still no masonry. Is it because we're not getting stone delivered down here? Is that have I made a mistake there somehow? No, there's tons of that. We just don't have very many masons. Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's expand the number of masons we have. I'm okay with that. I'm going to make it the same size on each side so we can fit as much in as we can. There we go. Give me another 10-ish masons. You might actually be able to fit like this. There we go. Did I just build the second one? No, I did adjust the first one. Okay, but I have lost a workbench by mistake. There we go. 18. 7 up to 18 is a pretty huge increase, but this game, you scale fast in this game, especially when you're on high speed. But as you can see, stuff does tick along pretty quick. So our asylum is working away now. We've got 4 deranged people in there right now, which means we've got 5 people who were deranged, at least, who are cured, and now back to being productive members of society. You love to see it. Tools. Trending up, but not much, because I never increased the employee count. Fine, up to 30 employees we go. Are we short on anything, by the way? Any people shortages? Doesn't look like it. Looking pretty solid. Yep, everything full, everything full. Everything full. Amazing. Look at that. All our species super, super happy with us. You love to see it. And this masonry. What did I say? 20 employees? 18. Cool. All the way up to 18. Nice. Munching through 72 stone a day now. We're not making that much, so we will need to bump this up a bit. Just over top a little bit, because we are using stone for other stuff. Now we have over 25 in our stone miners. We're going to make stone mines even faster. Look at those gems. Lovely. Now we could use the gems to make jewelry, but we don't need to yet. That'll be one of the things we do in the fullness of time, though, for sure, for sure. What else should we do now? I want to learn how imperialism works, but I really don't know, and I don't want to get it just totally wrong. So I think what I'm actually going to do, these guys, let's respect the desire path. I will make a little connection. Are there any other good desire path examples? Yeah, people going across here. Let's make a set of roads to accommodate that. Yes, so I'm going to watch some videos. There's some great tutorials. By the way, if you're watching this and enjoying it, firstly, thank you. I take that as a personal compliment. Secondly, there's some great tutorials. I'm not going to do tutorials on this game. I mean, I might if I play it for another 200, 300 hours or something, but for now, I'm not going to make tutorials on this game. If you want to see tutorials, there are some excellent ones. I can't recommend specific ones because I haven't watched that many of them yet. But if you want to get into this game, I can heavily recommend them because there are some pretty good ones out there. I know what we can aim for. let's try to get everyone onto double rations, because then they'll be healthier, they'll live longer. But first, actually, before I do that, let's set up a university. Now, I want all the different species to be able to attend the university without fighting. First off, let's just check who needs to attend the university. So if we look at humans, we go to occupation, we can see they have right now 16% education, which is just what some of them happen to arrive with. Now, you can either educate or indoctrinate. Whoa, indoctrination actually does give bonuses? I didn't know this. I thought it just made them happier. I've never looked at this tooltip before. Indoctrination makes them better at fisheries, clay pits, mining, farming. Amazing. Okay, so we will indoctrinate our... Good. I thought you just educated some species and then ignored the others, but no, you indoctrinate the other ones and they work faster. That's so good. Interestingly, indoctrination also helps with libraries. I think that's the only crossover. But anyway, so we want to educate or indoctrinate everyone, and both take place in universities, I believe, and schools. So, you know, great cutting political commentary going on here. We can't designate a university as a human university or a Praetorian university. So we're going to have one university. And what I'm going to do is build it here, and then build 6 little, well, probably 4 housing areas around it. 1 for Dondorians, Praetorians, and humans, because they can all live in harmony. 1 for elves, 1 for insects, and 1 for lizards. And then they can each they live in their places, and there are amenities, not much, but some amenities in each of those places, and they all go to university. Seems like that would work quite well. So I think this little square here, this is going to be the university. And how big should it be? I don't really know. We do have all the stuff this would need, but I think it's going to be big. Because we're going to have like hundreds of people that need educating. Let's try and min-max. Oops. Notice this. I'd like it to be kind of more or less right in the center here. Is that quite in the center? Something like this, and then we'll do the housing and stuff around the edges. I like this idea. I think this is a fun approach. Okay, so I think there is where we should cut it off. Let's try 1 further down. Oh, that does work. Okay. And then here. Nope, doesn't work. Here. Good, and what's that? 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Bang. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 here. I think that actually worked out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, almost perfectly. Make it 1 deeper. There we go. So here's where our university's going to be. This could be, maybe this is way too big, I don't know, but I want everyone to be able to go to university and get educated pronto. I don't want any messing about. I want all our people to be highly educated at all times. Ah, there's my dinner. I shall be back later on. Right. What was I saying? Yeah, so we are slightly going to struggle to fit things in here. It looks like I can actually go 1 further down. Does that mean that I placed all of these wrong? Let me try placing this. Ah, 1 tile lower. No, that doesn't work. Okay. What about this one, though? Are there hotkeys for this? Oh, you can. No, sorry, that's increased size cycle object options, whereas this is increased size cycle options. No, I can hotkey these. Okay. So let's do shrink room can be, I don't know, tack. It's not tack, is it? An increased size can be tab. I don't think tab's using anything else. Is that working? No, that doesn't work. Oh well. Okay, so yes, next one down. Let's try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wasn't expanding. Ah, now I've broken it. No, I just clicked on the wrong button. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bang. Okay, so that leaves these little bits, but if I make it... Okay, that's the difference. You just need to make it... Oh, no, wait, this isn't working here either. Okay, but I make it here. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There. Okay, that works. Good. Okay. So we just need to make it slightly wider, and then we can have enough space for The biggest ones. And the reason you want the biggest internal objects is I believe they provide more jobs per tile. I'm just realizing this university is going to cost a monumental amount of cut stone and wood and things. But that's okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1. Good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1. There. Good. And then this just needs to go. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. But yeah, this is going to be absolutely ungodly cost, I think. But that's okay. I swear the cut stone cost just went down a lot. Am I crazy? I feel like it just went down. And then let's do these. I think I will shrink this actually slightly so it can be symmetrical, because doesn't that look pretty? And your people only need to be into university. Hang on, I made a spreadsheet on this. Let me get that open. Your people are only in university for, on average, if they go to school, which many of mine won't, about 5 years, which is a different portion of their life for different species because they live different lengths, especially Dondorians who live forever. But for most people, hang on, this sum doesn't look right. Got too few decimal places being displayed. Yeah, there we go. So for Telapis, it's about 7% of their life. For humans, it's 8%. So we only need, 8% as many university slots as we have humans. And then they'll always be able to stay at 100%. So with 240 slots, let's assume it's 8% because humans, I think, are the ones that spend the longest in school. So 250, I've actually forgotten how you do this maths equation. How do you find what, if 250 is 8% of x, how do you find x? I should know this. I should absolutely know this. It's not 2. What would it be? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do trial and error equals this divided by, times, no. This equals this. Sorry, I know you can't see this. 0.08. Let's try 2000. No, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, sorry, that is what it's not 2000. 2500. Nope. 3000. Nearly. 3333. Not quite. 3300. 3250. Not quite. 3200. 3150. This is high tier content. 3125. Yes, okay. So we could support a population of 3,125, assuming everyone was getting educated and everyone was maximally inefficient to educate. Because I think humans are the shortest lived. Actually, the insects might be shorter lived, but we'll find out. So I think with these 250, we're good until our population hits 3,100-ish. So let's shrink this bit, and then we need some podiums and some shelves to keep it all efficient. And we may find that we need to expand it to accommodate all these freaking shelves. So I need to expand it sideways a bit. Can't quite. Gonna make the. But 0.7 is not. It's not outrageous, is it? Oh, and look at this. This is fitting so close to perfectly. Now we just need. Well, I know what we should do actually. It could be kind of thematic. What if we have little corridors? So we're gonna have like the human area in the north. Yeah, it would be like humans and Dondorians, lizards, elves, insects, because that's closest to each of their respective kind of homes. So we could do like a kind of a corridor towards each, which is where the people come in. Don't accidentally make a peace windmill. That would be embarrassing. I want these to be equal length, which I think they actually already are. Yes, good. Okay. Now we can put some some shelves. Shelves are fixed size. No, that's what I screwed up. I've changed these. Okay, that's not what I wanted. This should be Q. And this should be E. I don't know why it tagged those when I was hovering over here. That's curious. Okay, and then hopefully that will leave us enough space to put these in. And then do I have big bits? Yes, big bits close to the exit. Good. Okay, and then same here. Ah, but I've made this right because I've narrowed it on this side. Okay, well, it's not going to be perfectly symmetrical then. But this I can live with. Okay, and I will add that in just to make it slightly more symmetrical. And you two are the wrong way around. This is where it's costing us. Okay, good. And then the doors are at the end of each of these corridors. Good. It's going to cost 588 cut stone, 260 fabric, and 1.1 thousand wood. Build it. I will let them build it first, but then we will tell them, yeah, to start off with, nobody gets any education. We will definitely educate the humans first, because the war is upon us. What? This has never happened to me in this game. Who just declared war on me? Is it you? How do I, like, see what's going on? Factions. These guys, the Blastarians, from down here, are at war with us. Okay. Can trade. Draft a peace proposal. They're almost willing to accept it. I'll give you... Oh, that's because I'm already offering them a ton of cash. Yeah, I'll pay you a bunch. They're getting a bunch of money as well. Okay, peace treaties looks like they automatically give them a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I'll give you a peace treaty and give you plenty of money. Yeah, and what are you taking? Is this just half of everything? You're straight up taking half of all my stuff. Yes, I accept. We need peace. Okay, this is going to force me to pay attention to diplomacy now. That's upsetting. We need to start doing some negotiations. Like these, who's Hooligan? These guys out to the west, and Ispan are this guy. And that's all this area. Okay, hello. Would you like to trade? Have some gems. Trade. I don't know how this works. Diplomacy. Offer. Have some gems. No, I'd like to give it as a gift. They still get some opinion from it. How do I... You get nothing. Yeah, I demand very little money. Does that make a difference? No, because they're already giving me the money for the gems. But here, have some gems. The trade deal is weighed by the faction section. Deals that have a positive value will go through. Negative values are gone off. The deal will be considered favor or loan. It can be accepted if they like me, even if we're not offering enough. But yeah, have some gems. Then you guys down to the south. They love us now because we're a trade partner. Okay. You don't really like me much. You have lots of regions, huh? Can I buy your regions off you? Like this place. Kundenrik. I would like Kujenrik. They really don't like that idea. What if I give you a bunch of fish, though? No, we could give them everything we own. Oh, they're getting towards acceptance. But no, we'd have to be a lot richer to be able to do that. Okay, but I guess we need to start doing some diplomacy with these guys. Have a bunch of fish. And a bunch of vegetables. And some game and some gems. I like this idea. You have 0.2 relations. Relations is what? Between 0 and 1? Okay. And there's not much threat. I'm not a threat to them, which is why they don't really care. Hey, have some bread. Have some gems. Let's be buddies. They already love me. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. You have some more. Yeah, sure. Have coal and this stuff. We have huge amounts of this. Bang. They love us. Okay, you diplomacy. Have some more coal. Some more stuff. We're not short on this stuff. Okay, one more trade with you. I just want them all to love me. Okay, now everyone likes us. Good. Can we make deals? Like, yeah, military aid, level on each other's enemies. I guess they're not at war. Okay, and they have like characters with opinions and stuff. He's merciful. He's warlike. Are you warlike by chance? He's merciful. Calm. Cares little about gifts. Also, he has a personal relation with us. And then they, the Empire, have a relation with us as well. Interesting. Okay. Flattery. We need to build some envoys as well, don't we? That's a thing. Who's best at being an envoy? Which species are we gonna send out? I guess maybe you should send out people that match the species of the people you're talking to. That'd be interesting. Embassies. Looks like everyone. Oh, well, I should finish checking. I should actually check everyone. Yeah, everyone's equally good at being embassies, which means, guess what? It's pig's work. No one else do it. Everyone else already turned off. Yeah, but administrators are going to be humans. No one else do this. It's piggy work. Okay, so we need to build some embassies so we can start like flattering these people. And given that it's piggy work, I will build it up here. What does it take to build a embassy? Ah, paper. I haven't got any paper. Who's making my paper? Probably dwarves, if I had to guess. Oops, I think I just clicked that by mistake. Paper makers, Vortex, which is going to be the best, I have to imagine. Yeah, cool. So we'll start making some paper, and we'll make it near the furniture workshop, which is where exactly? Here. Good, because this has wood in it. Yeah. Give me a little paper thing. I don't think we need that much paper. So I'm not too worried about that, but give me a bit of a paper manufacturing going on. Like this. Not in the wall. Cool. There we go. One there, and then one there. And then I'm hoping I can fit some storage and stuff down this wall. That'll be enough. Yes, it will. And then door at the top, door at the bottom. Bang. Another workshop, a workbench. Warehouse. Good lord. Warehouse up top, which just doesn't need to be big at all. Just gonna hold paper. The door and a transporter to ship the stuff out. And do we have wood being delivered here by transport? Now I think about it, I'm not sure I do, because this is my main. This warehouse should really be bigger, shouldn't it? Let's expand the size of this warehouse, not least into this wall. There we go, and then throw down some extra crates like that. Good, and we can hold more wood here. Now, more transports could be fit here if I was willing to make some compromises on the shape here, which I think I am. Oh, but I've destroyed the storage, my bad. There we go. Good. So yeah, I mean, there's various places we want that wood delivering, so. Okay, well, yeah, I'm glad that the game has kind of forced me to start engaging with the overworld, because we can't afford to just, hand out all our stuff. Wow, everyone's really unhappy all of a sudden. Because our riches plummeted. Right, fair enough. People are not thrilled about the whole giving away all our wealth thing. I sympathize. We've got quite a few people suffering from exposure. Let me pause that. Who's suffering from exposure? Right, up here, I don't appear to have built a hearth. That's my mistake. I apologize. There you go. Who else? You guys, you have a hearth. There's no excuse. Go to the fireplace. That's how it works, right? When it's cold, you just go to a fireplace once a day and you chill. All right, the library is getting built. Chronically short on wood. But that's not a long-term problem, is it? It's just that we used such a staggering amount of it. Yeah, fair enough. We're actually not that positive on wood, so let's get another thing set up for it. Ideally, it would be below the road. as big as it can go. There's 13. Just getting a bunch of auxiliaries up in the north of it here. So that's 15 people employed in it. Sorry, not 13, 15. What we could do with is another 10. 6. That's 8. Close enough. Throw a little storage in at this end. Then just scatter auxiliaries till we're at 100%. Good. Now the reasoning there for making it 25 extra people is I can import an extra 25 elves to work them. Should be good. Food stocks are running low. Yeah, Jesus, they are. We did just sell a bunch, but they're actually kind of chronically low. We need to work on that. That's a real problem. So I'll work on that in a moment. You take this wood, deliver it down here. Now there must be somewhere else we need wood. I guess we should probably just deliver some wood to the central location, and then people can come and pick it up from there. It's probably good enough for now. Because I don't think there's anywhere else we're really using wood in like an industry in a kind of dedicated way, but everyone needs wood. All the hearths and all that. Alright, university's going up. Good. Right, yes, so everybody... What was I in the middle of before we got so rudely interrupted by war? No one gets educated at all. Okay, and now we have to decide who gets educated and indoctrinated. Humans definitely get educated. I'm pretty sure piggy boys get indoctrinated. It is good to be educated for warehouses, but look at all these farming bonuses. So, they are our main farmers after all. What else is in here, though? No, okay, and there's not much of the other itinerant stuff in here, so they're going to be indoctrinated. Nordorian's definitely educated. You guys, almost certainly, yeah, indoctrinated for the mining bonuses. 0.25 mining bonus is pretty mental. You guys definitely get indoctrinated. And you guys, so woodcutters get 0.25 here. But fruit orchards and pastures get a bonus here. So do we have more people in fruit orchards? 37. And pastures, 60. Or, so 120 odd, 115. Or woodcutters. Right now, only 24. Okay. Definitely they get indoctrinated. Cool. I wonder if indoctrinated actually does make them... It makes them more submissive, apparently. Where is submissiveness tracked? I don't really know how that... I don't really know how submissiveness functions. Are we at least gaining on all these food things post being forced to give so much stuff away? We are gaining fish. Fruit, we get about 3,300 per harvest. Yeah, we're definitely getting a lot on that. And then meat, yeah, it's skyrocketing. It's just because it was full, I guess. Mushrooms, obviously, we don't have any. Vegetables, we get 1,200. Yeah, they should all trend up. Good. Now, the university is built, but as you can see right now, no one is being educated. So let's start small. Well, no, let's just not turn it on yet. We're just not going to turn it on yet. Okay, so the paper maker should be putting its paper here. I think I need to... Yeah, we screwed ourselves by giving away too much stuff there. I thought we had more positive supply chains than this, but actually we're losing coal right now. This is fully worked, right? Yeah. Okay, we should tone down some metal using stuff. We have metal... We have positive flow on metal by about 40. Let's just knock a couple of people off metal production for now. Now, everyone's got clothes, so you know what? To cheer people up, elves, congratulations, you get some clothes. That should help them on their happiness quite a bit once they actually get them. Okay. And now we should... I'm surprised we're not short on workers on any of these things. Oh, here we go. The orchards are short on people. Okay, yeah. So we need another 25 elves, which we can't get right now because they're not happy enough. That's not great. How do I fix that? They like their lavatory access. They do not have nearly enough barbers. Okay. Give me another one of these. Can I slot a barber in here? Probably not. You know what? I can put it up here, and the piggies can go north to get to it. So let's put a weird-ass round... Don't let them hear me calling it that. But let's put a weird-ass round big barbers in here. Okay. Like that. And then if we doll it up with a nice bunch of carpets, should put them in a good place. We don't need those, that top or bottom bit. Door can be down here, that's fine. Okay, and then road over there. Sire path appreciation, good. Okay, so that should hopefully cheer up the elves enough that a bunch more of them come and live here. Insects still not thrilled. They're getting not as much fulfillment as they could out of their job. Ah, because they're not fulfilled at being soldiers. Okay. They like the burial usage. They could do with more lighting. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, fair enough. It's pretty dark down here and pretty dark here as well. Let's throw down a bunch more torches. And then let's try some of these kind of embedded in the wall torches. See how they go. Let's make it more consistent than that, though. Let's do below every other doorway or something like that. Yeah. Good. Should make it look nice-ish. Hopefully that'll brighten up their day somewhat. And make them have a bit more of a sunny disposition. Now we still need we have got a bit of an ore shortage, so I'll increase the size here a bit. Sorry, I meant to increase the size here a bit. Right, got to get off the darn elfish tool. Throw down, increase size at the top as well, so I can fit the extra auxiliaries. There we go. Probably a bit too much. No, actually it was just spot on. Right, I've taken out the storage by mistake. There we go. Good. That should help us get a bit more ore. We're using our bakeries. Yeah, we're still using wood in the bakeries. Ideally, we switch that over to coal, but really we need this coal before that's a possibility. So let's get a fancy road over here. All the way in. And once that's built, we can start thinking about that. Right, now we've got our paper, which means it's time for an embassy. Because we need to make sure that our neighbours know that we are peace-loving folk, but also not to be trifled with. Now, how many ambassadors do we realistically need? Well, we can speak to 3 people right now, so I guess 4 would be a good place to start. Just to have, you know, slightly more than we need. And then let's have a little warehouse. Excuse me, not a wooden wall. A warehouse down here. Door, top, bottom. And obviously it needs crates. Doesn't need to be this big. Doors stays good. Give it a little road. This a road. And sure, I can road that in. Okay, and then we're going to have paper delivered up here once it's done. Good. Did I actually build the paper production? Yeah, there we go. This is manufacturing paper now. Slightly short on workers. Get some more Dondorians in. Upgrade the paper maker? No, don't auto-employ. Now that we have a paper maker, we could also make a library, but I'll think about that in a minute. Get this embassy built, because I'm very curious about how this works. I guess you just assign them. Like improve relations style. Give me paper. Which I assume spoils relatively quickly. You ship it up here. Good. Embassy for employees. Because we have four people employed in embassies now. If I go, hey, factions, you can see the employee relations are decaying. What is the bottom bar? Maybe that's strength? Maybe it's anger. Interesting. Anyway, you guys, hey, diplomacy. No? How do I... War? I can say war on them now, but... maybe it's up here somewhere? There we go. Emissaries. We have 6. Available, 6 out of 6. Okay. Fascinating. How do I how do I do something with them though? You know? Hang on, I'm gonna look this up. Here it is. You click on the person. Okay, so we can favor, we can flatter, favor. Favoring now increases their chance of becoming the next ruler of their faction. Interesting. Or try and assassinate. Okay, so we've got 6. So let's send. Oops. Let's send 2 to you, 2 to you, and 2 to you, and see what that does. Can we also send them to regions? Distance, support, gather support. Can you send emissaries to regions? You can click on the current ruler or the successors. I thought there was a way to, yeah, use an emissary to bring up to 10% support. To reveal it. There's no support here. Gather support. Click to allocate an envoy. Okay, probably because we've used them all up. So what if, for this guy over here, he doesn't seem to have a very big army. What if instead of sending emissaries to this guy, we actually were a bit hostile. So who are you? You're Hooligaland, aren't you? Hoogland. So you don't send emissaries there. Instead, let's send them here. Send 2 emissaries here. Gather some support. Try and figure out what's going on in our neighboring town. Okay, so we'll just leave that going. And we'll see if we get how much support one emissary can get. I assume it's not very much. But we'll find out. Okay. What else should we be doing? I'm hopeful that my supply chains are going to all kind of recover, but coal clearly isn't. So I guess the next priority is this coal mine. So let's get that going. We really can't get much out here. 15 workers. Not a lot of coal. Not a lot of coal, my boys. 'Tis a shame. 'Tis a dire shame. Speaking of dire, give me a dire road down here. Give me a big chunk out of the mountain. But yeah, coal is running pretty critically short. It's not good. Dolorians, you're not that happy, are you? So you've got clothes already and you're still not happy? That's no pleasing some people. Have some stone in your houses. I can't really afford anything else. Right, but we're going to build the new things around the university, and we're going to build out a new coal mining operation, because that's what we urgently need right now. And we're going to take a look at how impactful our emissaries are. So right now, oh, there we go, flattery, 0.4, cool. So his opinion is right now 1.12. If we speed this up, oh, it looks like it's 0.8. Okay, it decays down over time, I guess. Let me see if that's what's happening over here. Maybe we're not sending enough to actually do it over the long term. Sorry, you're the one I'm not sending it to. He's got 0.5 from flattery, 0.8, and then it ticks away. Okay, so it looks like they forget a certain amount of flattery per day. We need more. We need way more envoys. That's what I'm learning. So more envoys, the little university campus towns, and the coal. And then after that, we're going to build. We're going to try and wildly increase our food production, such that we can give everyone 2 rations per day, which they love. Like they go freaking buck wild for this. So you can get an extra 2 points, which is crazy. Cool. Right. But for now, it's the end of the episode. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.